tried recording this twice and forgot that I was in full screen mode, and Bandicam won't record that as a replay. But in the game, or in loading, I noticed we had a celebrity in game, Little White Mouse. I'm on my Buffalo, American Tier 9 cruiser, and I swear this better record. Anyway, I go, Mouse! I go, the pressure is on. Initially I'm thinking about supporting C, but Mouse and one of our other destroyers looks like they're going to B. So I'm going to support them as best I can. Now, it hits me, so that's not a lot. Yeah, don't count on it. I'm going to take over the camera. And I call out, I are your support. Mouse is on the Cossack, so I don't know which iteration of that ship it is. I say, call where you want me, because I want to support people as they need. She says, just watch for the DDs. Mouse in the gearing, slowly approaching B. Major section of our team is pushing A. With, it looks like 2 battleships and a Cleveland over on C. And a little debate on which is quicker, Yi or U, Y-O-U, and then of course somebody goes U, the letter. Hydro is up. And there's the enemy gearing, Jack G77. Our gearing Azrao, or Azru, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it either way. We've got radar up, but the 2 gearings engage in a gun battle. Little White Mouse is pushing up a little bit. I'm throttling up just to get my nose into B. There's a Rune who appeared briefly with Massachusetts as support. A looks like a standoff at the moment. Gearing goes down, first kill of the game. B for the moment is unopposed, although there's that Rune who was last seen at E7. 6-7 line. Oh, Kronstadt coming in. Haberovsk well off over at E10. Fire some rounds over that poor little village. Shattered some windows. On the Conqueror. 3 hits for 27 hit points. At least they didn't all shatter. Next salvo isn't quite as lucky. He takes 2 torpedoes. I'm hoping to try and get a fire on him. 2 shatters, 2 hits, and then a blind fire. Hopefully I didn't take out a picnic there. And I'll let my camera take over. Yeah, rounds into the island, another bird preserve. Mouse is pushing up, using the enemy destroyer's smoke as cover. I'm trying to see if I can get a round off on the Conqueror, but no. We have B, enemies on C. Can't tell, but it looks like they have a heavy on C, so we should be able to reset that a little bit. We are not going to stop them from taking it. Pushing up to support Mouse. Massachusetts. I did it again. Another recording. I said Massachusetts. Massachusetts. Oh, now I can't air this video. Torpedoes coming in from the Azrao. Gearing. He calls it out, but I've already seen him. I turn in, and it's fine. I give a Wilco. Hey, he's fine. You're fine. But we've got 2 battleships and 2 cruisers. Got AP loaded. I'm going to push up on this point. let these torps go by and throw rounds into what I can. Looks like first on the menu is the rune. I've popped radar, and then they popped detection as well, so it's one big happy family. Rounds out on the Montana for what it's worth. Now the rune is turning in because of Mouse's torpedoes, or the Gearing's torpedoes, and takes at least one. Rounds out, he's not looking at me, and 2 citadels. I'll take it. I wish I could have gotten the kill. Kronstadt is next on the menu. He's looking at me. Rounds out, he turns off just a little bit. 4 overpens, 1 solid hit. He fires. Rounds off the bridge. Rounds out. Let's see, can I get some more? 3 overpens, 2 solid hits. Pop my hydro. Mouse has popped smoke. Enemy Cleveland at 6.5, but it'll take too long for my guns to get over there. Mouse is firing on the rune, gets him down to 558 hit points, and I'm gonna see if I can help. Yep, I can. She gets him down to 1 hit point. This is the ultimate kill secure. Kill secure. Now I know they've got a battleship and a cruiser over there, possibly the other battleship, so I'm pushing in between these 2 islands, and then it just goes all wrong. Yeah. Secondary build. Massachusetts, fire what I've got in the barrels. He's turning to come take a look at little old me, and then the Montana gets in on the act. Pop my heel. Fire HE. 4 shatters, 2 hits. Think about just retiring to this little village here. On fire. Switch back over to AP, and I consider going for the ram, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. Keels down, repair parties down, on fire again, hydro going down. Just checking out where that Kronstadt is, and I just figure I'm going to pour what artillery I can into the enemy. Get some secondary hits, pop off my radar for chits and giggles. I probably could have made it, I don't know. Thinking about getting cheeky and getting a final full salvo off. On fire again. 3 solid hits, 3 overpens. Oh, now somebody else is joining in. Trying to get a fusillade off, but on fire. Come on. Oh, get some rounds out and die. Alright, enemies ahead on ships. We are ahead on points. Enemy is now tied. Now we're tied for ships. It looks like 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. I call out, forgive me, little white mouse. Camera on mouse. Mouse launched 3 torpedoes and then a single, because you can do that, and I'm just going to take some time to admire the modeling. There's that single torpedo launcher, and there's a flying bridge, it looks like. Compass and ship's wheel right next to the signalman position. Back out. Oh, the Cossack nameplate's taken some damage. Torpedoes out, it looks like on the Kronstadt. Yes. Enemy Montana turning back in. Azrao is engaging their Asashio. Their Atago is out there as well. So Azrao's got 2 ships he's got to deal with. Mouse could go for C, but let's see what she's going to do. Kronstadt is turned in, got a torpedo that just ran out of steam in front of his bow, and that turns him off. Very interesting. Mouse looking at the Montana now. Our team is pulled off of B. and aren't exactly in an advantageous position. The enemy can take B from 2 points now, or at least push it. Enemy Massachusetts pushing in as well. Mouse lining up on the Montana, having a look around. Full set of 4 torps going out on the Montana. I'm going to let the torpedo cam take over. Torpedoes going in. Now they could run out of steam, and he's got nowhere to go. He has boxed himself in. All he can do really is turn into the island. That's not an option. Looks like we may have 2. Yep. 1, 2. No flood, I don't believe. Nope. I call out well shot. I'm going to take over the camera so that hitching stops. Other 2 torpedoes hit the island. Now our team is setting up to fire from 2 angles on B. Lot of torps going in. Kronstadt, Massachusetts, Montana, and Khabarovsk, all on B at the moment. She's detected. Montana secondaries open up, and there's why she's detected. Rounds out on the Asashio, but the Asashio does not realize that there's a gearing about to say hello as well. Montana, I'm sorry, Little White Mouse and the gearing firing. Mouse gets the kill. Call out with an oof. So now we have 2 destroyers pushing up on their rear flank. Torpedoes coming in and forcing the Massachusetts and Montana into a collision. Mouse fires. Torpedoes go by, as I recall. They do manage to dodge them, but that just allows Mouse and everybody else to pour fire on. Enemy Cleveland appears. Mouse fires off a few more rounds on the battleships. Switches her guns over to the Cleveland. Gearing's pushing up with a Cleveland in support. Mouse gets the Massachusetts. So is that 2 now? Fires on the Cleveland. Cleveland's blind firing. Our gearing dumps torps, pops smoke, throws some AP in his side. Cleveland does evasives, rounds right over the mast of Mouse. More rounds in. Khabarovsk's in there as well. 3 kills, I believe, for Mouse. Now the Khabarovsk is in the spotlight. Torps out. One of them hits the island. More rounds. 3 ships firing on the Khabarovsk. Our Cleveland is detected because of his gun flume. Mouse pushes up. Cleveland dies. More rounds. Khabarovsk dead. Cleveland takes some no prisoner torps. I call out, it's like a ballet. Final spit in your eye torpedoes from the Khabarovsk. And our team begins to push B. Down to the Kronstadt, I believe. Kronstadt sighted. He's at 5,100 points, and I say, full of blood and severed limbs, but a ballet nonetheless. Otago firing on the Kronstadt. takes about 2k off of him. Kronstadt's scout plane comes in. Now let's see. I say it's an honor to Little White Mouse, and she gives a salute back. Now, I don't know if I missed one previous, but she's going for 4 or 5 kills here. I'll have to check the stats at the end. Coming around, can she get the kill? I go, I'm all fanboy. And here we go. Rounds out, Kronstadt fires. Does she get the kill? Was there any doubt? Great game, great plays, and fun.